Hello, everyone. All right, so when you bring Justin and you're ready now to go to the next level when it comes to online ministry, I'm looking at some preachers in this house. I'm talking about some who can preach with pyrotechnicolor. I'm talking about painting pictures with the sophistry of words. I know, oh yeah, Daniel Kelly's here. So there's some preachers who are in the building. And it's time now for you to go to the next level in your online revival. Somebody say online revival. Now, we're going to talk about this, and I want you all to know that with the splendiferous quintessence of your pulchritudinous wonder, I'm talking about all of the beauty that God has given you, all of the great content that is within that you're ready to use to revive the world. I know somebody's ready to do it, but I want to give you 10 steps or 10 keys to unlocking online revival, because here's the truth. You don't need more passion, you just need a plan. You don't need more inspiration, you need instruction. Some of us don't need to pray for God to deliver. He'll deliver, but you got to develop first. So I want to just tell you 10 keys. Let me hear you say 10 keys. Come on, y'all, talk to me now. 10 keys. Yes, to unlocking online revival. Now, we're going to do this quickly because I only got 8 minutes and 44 seconds left. I should probably click this. Key number 1, prepare. We need to prepare for our revivals by doing a few things. Can we please start putting together some amazing marketing material in the form of flyers and in the form of promo videos that will help get the people ready for what you're going to do. Typically, we'll wait till about 2 weeks before the meeting, and then we'll start to do a media blitz. Now, you don't need a huge marketing budget to do this. All you need to do is reach out to your family and friends and say all together, at 12 noon the very next day, we're going to do a media blitz, and everybody's going to release these promotional materials, and then guess what? You have all of these people posting at the same time. People are getting excited about what you're preparing to do because you took time to get ready for what you're going to launch into, which is revival. Anybody need revival? I need you to know that in the midst of all of the chaos that's swirling in our orbit, I need you to know that amidst all of the squalor, the contaminated moral environment that surrounds us, there must be a few of us that rise to the surface to challenge the direction of this world. I heard somebody say yesterday that positivity is a superpower, and we need to, with positivity and power, revive those who are around us. I'm a young adult director now, and I'm finding out that 1 in 4 young adults, when asked in the last 30 days if they thought about taking their lives, they admitted to having suicidal ideation. There are people who need to be revived. There are folk who need to be encouraged, and you have the content to help them out. So I wanted to show you a few things. We have a few, so we've done close to 100 nights of revival. It is, there we go. Yeah, so what we've done is we've released, let me go back. So we're learning now. You see this flyer, right? This flyer is not in the form of a YouTube thumbnail size, so it gets real difficult to put it on YouTube. So you want to make sure that you're even, when you're preparing these flyers and promotional materials, that you're using the right size that can be utilized on your YouTube pages. Now, I want you to know this, that after you prepare, you need to learn how to inspire. How many of us have announcements that are being made at church and not many people know anything about what the announcements are actually saying, even though you show them on a weekly basis? It's because we're more into information instead of inspiration. When you go and you see some promotional material, some trailers for a movie, they don't give you a whole bunch of information concerned. They give you some snapshots of some action-packed sequences to get you excited, and then they send you to an information hub. So don't take all of this time recording a promo video that's 10 minutes long, outlining all the specific details. This person's going to be praying this night. This person's going to be preaching this night. This person's going to be, we don't need to know all that. Just give us some inspirational content that will inspire us and get us excited about what you're preparing to do. Somebody say inspiration. All right, so we know this to be true. There's actually a revival that's going to happen soon, and I want to show you a couple of clips here.
The Bible prophesied doomsday events before the end of the world.
Yeah, you get it. So inspire folk, inspire people. We need to move forward. Number 3, oh yes, start early. Okay, can I be honest with y'all? We're family, right? That is a trash emoji. And many of our churches, honestly, when it comes to chronological prioritization, when it comes to starting on time, we are absolutely trash. And I'm just telling you that because it's important that you start early because no one, hear this, it is so easy for me to surf somewhere else. When you said you were going to start at this specific time and all of a sudden I go to your YouTube page, your website, and nothing is up. Take time to be intentional. Why don't you go ahead and record some things or even put together a timer or something that will actually give them an idea. Hey, something's going to happen soon because you don't want them coming, and because you weren't consistent with showing up on time, they can't count on you actually doing what you said you're going to do. So start early. Then number four, yes, collaborate. Collaborate. This is very important. In the online revival space, it's important that we ask people like Tina Carragher, all these powerful folk, to come in and to participate. In those 90 nights of revival, guess how many nights I preached? 0. I hosted. And I asked a bunch of people to come and to help me host, to help me preach, to help me get excited about what God is doing in the space, because we do more together than we can by ourselves. Anybody understand that? Oh, yeah. What did Richie say? He said together. Yeah, we got to do it together. So you want to make sure that you're connecting with other people. Again, this is diversifying your influence. This is pooling your influence. Do it call your friends, and let's do this thing together. Then, fill the void. So I recently had a conversation with my church because a lot of us are going to be accountable now that we know this information, but the truth is you really need to connect your media team to this information, because I'm looking at our online stuff and then I see a shot. I'm in the middle of the shot, right? They're doing a great job putting me as a centerpiece in the shot. There was enough distance above my head and all that was good, but you know what wasn't good? It was the angle that showed the one open spot where no one was sitting in that seat. And I'm like, come on, you have to be strategic, get close-up shots, make sure you're filling the void. This isn't just in your programming, which we can also talk about. You want to make sure that you're not spending 2 hours on the online space, because you really 60 minutes, 75 minutes at most, 15 extra minutes is okay for your revival, your online revival. But you want to make sure that you are streamlining the experience. Get some word in there. Get some prayer in there. Get some welcoming and interaction with those in the comment section. But please, ladies and gentlemen, do not take forever with your online virtual experience, because people want to hear what you have to say and you need to get to it quickly. Number 6, be intentional. This is important because we will put out great content, but then when people need to find it, they go to your YouTube page and they said, oh man, did you hear Pastor so-and-so's sermon? And they're like, yeah, I want to go hear it. Then they go to our YouTube pages, and some of our YouTube pages, that one service, there is no intentionality with the thumbnail. It's just like a close-up picture of a plant somewhere. And it's like, wait, what's happening at this service? Why don't you participate in being seeker sensitive by putting intentionally as a YouTube thumbnail the person who spoke, the title of the message, throw it on there so that when they see it, they know exactly what to expect and they can click it with this is a series that we just did. So basically they can see what was said, who's speaking, so that there's intentionality there. You're helping them find what you need them to find. Then number 7, build a DD team. What does that stand for? A digital discipleship team. This is important because if you do not control the comment section, people will control it for you. You got to have basically an online concierge, people who you've identified who will help welcome folk into the virtual space in the comment sections. Remember, you're diversifying, right? So you have YouTube over here. You got Facebook over here. You have your website over here. Identify individuals who will fill those spaces and who will actually interact, because here it is, you can make connection and build community in the comment section if you use intentionality in that space. So create a team that can not just interact with folk, you got to have somebody who's ready to delete some unnecessary comment that has nothing to do with the tea in China, because people are going to come in there and just share their thoughts that are kind of off the wall. You got to have folk who are ready to jump on that. Then number 8. Oh, yes, giving directions. The biggest revelation I received in doing these online revivals was we were able to help people in financial insecurity by offering opportunities for folk to be assisted. We were specific. So we gave away over $70,000 to people who were struggling in financial insecurity, but it only happened because on the nights when I said, we got a single mother who just had a baby who does not have a place to stay, and we need to help her. Guess what? Those are the nights they gave thousands. The nights where we said, hey, give, and 100% of what you give will go toward helping people, they'll give a little bit. But when you put a face, when you give specific, when you put a destination to their dollars, they will be excited to give. So always provide that opportunity to do so. And yes, provide a CTA. That's a call to action. Here's an example. If you need help with the call to action, there's AIM, right? Adventist Information Ministries. And this is a group of people that work with a lot of these major corporations. They will help you. Reach out to them. They want to team with folk who are doing online ministry, and what you do is basically you point them in their direction. They'll get all the information for you, and then they'll make sure that you can follow up correctly. And then number 10, last point. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please have fun? When you're having your online revival, don't look like you're smelling burnt veggie meat all day, but smile, enjoy yourself. What is better than kingdom building work? What is better than being able to literally defy time and space and get into the space where someone is struggling and you revive them back to life? I'm encouraged today because I know your online revivals are going to the next level. God bless you.